Have you ever thought of raising your voice to support a cause or oppose government policies? Sure you have, but you were surely worried of getting arrested by the authorities. A peaceful march is a strategic way to address and bring awareness to a cause. Successful public demonstration isn't just random chaos. It is a planned, organized mobilization designed to effect change. We will tell you how to organize a successful peaceful protest campaign using your phone, some basic stuff, water, and a lot of lemons. But how will lemons and water get your voice heard? Watch this video till the end to know how. Follow these steps before, during, and after a public demonstration to maximize your effectiveness and prevent yourself from getting detained by the police. Before the day, this process will help you organize the public demonstration with thousands of people together. 1. Search for support on the internet. The first step is to get together people who believe in the cause. You can gain followers for the social movement or cause by using online petitioning and crowdfunding platforms like change.org, peticiones.org, mifirma.org, etc., where users can post their requests in order to achieve high media impact and support. You can also use social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, etc. to spread your message to millions. 2. Form groups. With all these like-minded people, you can form groups in different social media platforms like WhatsApp or Facebook and discuss the issues that are really important. You also need to reach out to social media influencers who can help spread your voice. You don't need to worry about government surveillance as of now, since the main aim is to reach the maximum people possible. 3. Planning the exact details. For planning the exact details, routes, and date, your group should not be using social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, as they can leave evidence. For this step onwards, we will focus on protecting privacy so that no evidence is left behind. The most effective strategy is to do a flash mob style movement, where people come together and disappear. The first step here is protecting your communication. You can use the following apps to communicate with fellow trusted members before and during the public demonstration. Just make sure your trusted fellow members are not police informers. Telegram. Telegram is a messaging app like WhatsApp, but with no government surveillance. You can use a virtual number to register an account. WickerMe. This app offers encrypted text, voice, and video messages. It supports self-destructive messages. It also doesn't require a phone number or email address to register, so it is a good choice in terms of user anonymity. Signal Private Messenger. Signal is the most secure app. Your messages are not stored on the company server, so it cannot be intercepted. Plus, the information also self-destructs after a while. It even alerts you when someone takes a screenshot in the app. In 2016, the US government asked details of some accounts from Signal. As it limits the user metadata stored on the company servers, the only data they were able to provide was the date and time a user registered with Signal and the last date of a user's connectivity to the Signal service. Firechat. This app works without the internet and helps you connect devices via Bluetooth and Wi-Fi directly through peer-to-peer connections. Bridgefy. Bridgefy is a messaging app similar to Firechat. Works without an internet connection. Using Bluetooth, users of this app can send messages to other people as long as they are within a radius of up to 100 meters. Briar also works without the internet. It can sync via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, keeping the information flowing in a crisis. If the internet's up, Briar can use a Tor network, thus protecting you from surveillance. There are also other apps like Wire Secure Messenger and Threema which can be used. The next step is to protect your phones. You will need a burner phone or a temporary phone with a prepaid SIM card. Normal phone calls and text messages are vulnerable to interception. Watch our video that appears at the top corner of the screen that explains how authorities intercept calls and messages during public demonstrations. This will help you protect your identity. Just make sure you never connect a burner phone to your home Wi-Fi or to the cell phone network from your home. Also, enable full disk encryption of your device with a strong 10-character password. It is important to note that encrypting your device will likely not encrypt external storage media such as SD or memory cards. Also, turn off fingerprint unlock and Face ID. A police officer may try to physically force you to unlock your device using biometrics. That is why a strong password is advisable. And if your phone is confiscated by authorities, full disk encryption and a password will protect the data stored in it. We also advise you to turn off location services before you travel to the actual location and leave it off until you return. Make sure that none of the members uses Google Maps to plan the route. Download offline maps like OpenStreetMaps so that they don't leave any evidence within Google, and use public transportation to reach and leave the location. The next step is to protect yourself. Anti-facial recognition mechanisms. You will have to consider how to deal with law enforcement surveillance, like facial recognition analysis cameras, drones, and body cams. A pair of conventional sunglasses cannot protect you against facial recognition systems, as they become clear with infrared light. So for this you can use lasers. Lasers can actually obstruct the vision of a facial recognition camera, almost any laser from the most sophisticated to the most basic. Bright lenses. These include infrared LED lights that are invisible to the human eye. The light is strategically designed to illuminate the area around the user's eyes and nose, making it impossible for cameras to detect the user's face. Reflectacles. Reflectacles are anti-facial recognition glasses. They reflect the invisible and infrared lights projected against the face, thus protecting your identity. IRpair glasses. IRpair's technology prevents practices such as iris scanning, three-dimensional mapping of facial features, and infrared lights, making the cameras perceive your face just as an empty space. Phantom glasses. Phantom goggles prevent facial recognition by reflecting infrared lights, hence preventing infrared cameras from performing biometric analysis of your face. Hyperface Clothing. These prints of clothes with fake faces make the detection of faces more difficult and complex. Or you can dress in dark, monochrome colors. If you have visible tattoos or bright, unconventional hair color, cover them up. Tattoos can be used to identify you later and may be added to databases for tattoo recognition. During the public demonstration, don't forget to carry a backpack. Your backpack should have a gas mask or normal mask, umbrella, bandana, helmet, snacks, cash, and another set of clothes in case you get wet by water cannons. And don't forget lemons and water bottles. A bandana soaked in lemon water can save you from tear gas. An umbrella can save you from pepper spray. And if you get sprayed upon, you can wash your eyes with water. Look out for troublemakers and have an escape route planned. And make sure to remain peaceful. After the public demonstration, if you are planning on uploading photos from the demonstration to social networks, make sure you are not doing it from your personal account. And if you want to share it in your group, do it through the Signal app, which automatically strips metadata when sending images. Metadata on photos can leak information such as the model of camera the photo was taken on, the exact time and location where the photo was taken, and even your name. You can use Face Shield tool. This software works as a filter that you apply to your photos. This filter modifies minimal elements in your photo so the faces on the users are way more difficult to detect for sites like Facebook, or you can use the ObscuraCam app. This app can help you automatically blur faces before posting them on social media, so you won't be affecting the anonymity of any other participants. There is also a useful tool called Image Scrubber that can be used on any mobile device, including iOS or your PC. The most important question is what happens if you get detained by authorities. If you are detained and questioned by the police, you have a right to remain silent and to speak with an attorney before and during any questioning. If you answer questions, be sure to tell the truth. It is a crime to lie to the authorities. If the authorities ask to see your phone, you can tell them that you do not consent to search up your device. If they ask you for the password to unlock your electronic device, you can refuse. If your device has been confiscated, you may have legal resources to get it back. Meanwhile, you should revoke access for some services like Facebook, Twitter, etc., or change their passwords. This way, in case you use these apps and tools mentioned before to do a peaceful demonstration, they will not have any evidence against you. You will be free again, looking forward for a new cause to change the world.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and support us on Patreon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click the bell icon to get new video updates.